What's up, y'all? This is Adrian, the Louisiana Swamp Rat. Wanted to come to you guys and just do a little tutorial update. Why the fuck you should be buying all the METIS you can fucking find. I'm not saying to buy it now. I think it's fucking cheap. I'm not even looking at the price. I think the market cap around 300 million or something. Anyway, so this video is going to be all about METIS. I'm going to talk about me and some shit with me first. If you're new to my channel, I try and be as real and upfront as honest about things, give you guys real world information, inside scoops, inside information, and mostly to promote a project that is second to none. I think it's the best project in all of crypto. Why the fuck should you listen to me? I'm some crazy fucking bearded, scary guy from Louisiana, but I know my shit about crypto. And METIS is a project that I've been deeply involved with. I'm not an official representative of them. They don't fucking pay me anything. I don't get anything from them. Kids are running around here. Welcome to my life. They always know the worst time to show up, but I'm just going to keep talking and I'm going to do my thing and I'm not going to worry about it. I was on a private island for the last few days with my family. Kids are awful. They just tried to kill each other the whole time. They're 3 and 6. And it was totally not cool. Well, not cool, but you know, it's just what it is. My kids are crazy. My daughter's just like me. There she was. Anyway, and METIS went from $312 to $112. So, anyway, don't sweat. I'm just hearing some screaming and crying in the background. And, you know, it's pretty much my worst thing in the world to hear kids screaming and crying, but it's my life. All right. So anyway, private island was cool. It wasn't tropical like that. It wasn't hot and sunny. It was actually hot a few days. The fucking pool was so cold. It's like icy. The ocean's hotter. What's up, buddy? I want to play with my car with you. You want to play with the cars with me? Well, I'm trying to do a video and your mom disturbed me earlier and I had to start all over. Just I'm sorry you don't have any guys to play with. Charles, let me do this video and we'll play. Why don't you play with them for a few minutes? Let me do some talking about my favorite thing and then we'll play, okay? Go play with the kitties for a little bit, buddy. So anyway, let's why don't we go to the garage? I'm trying to film something. Let's get everybody get out of here. I don't want everybody in here. I didn't rent this extra house to have kids running over me every second. I rented this house so I can have some fucking privacy and serenity from the kids, and they fucking live over here. So a motherfucker can't win. All right, so we're going to talk about METIS because that's all that fucking matters. I don't give a shit about Russia. I don't give a fucking shit about America, war, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about what matters. So hopefully you just can work through me and all my problems I have with every second of my life. Today was a fucking nightmare. Nothing worked. Everything was fucking struggle. People are, you all right? I'm just like, oh. Like I went to go get some gas. Took 20 minutes to wait for that. Everything that was happening, trying to fucking park to go to this vegan restaurant today for lunch. That was like a 20-minute episode of fucking hell. And but I don't care about the METIS price. It's like, you know, it was $100 freaking 4 months ago, and you could have bought it last night for $110, $20. So it's a steal. It's $48 the end of December. And that was a steal. And I had some money and I didn't buy it. So that was stupid. But anyway, let's talk about the good stuff. Life is good. Crypto's good. Crypto's not going anywhere. Fuck fear. Always fuck fear. Buy the fear. I'm not going to tell anybody when they should be buying or selling anything. I'm not going to say that because it's not cool. And I'm no trader. I'm the worst trader ever. If you gave me your money to be a day trader, it would all be gone. But I'm going to read this thread. Stop looking at me. And we are gonna fucking Chrome it. Chrome, there it is. All right. So this is a thread from my buddy Plebinacci. Kim and Billy Bob Bagholder, multi-chain maximalist. They are some smart dudes and they put out some info. So in life, I've sent this thread to people. Most people in crypto are too fucking lazy to read this thread or to watch me, to listen to me. I'm going to fucking change your life and blow your motherfucking mind. If you stick with me for this video through the whole thing, you'll be like, Adrian, you're a crazy ass motherfucker. But even though I'm a dummy, I know that this project is the motherfucking shit and there's nothing like it. Nobody can touch it. Nobody can fuck with it. There's no competition. It's fucking superior. And it's Vitaliks fucking ETH 2.0 right here, right now, 1,000 times faster than ETH, 1,000 times cheaper than ETH, Q1. And everybody that's on Ethereum, Phantom, anything can just fucking bam, bring your shit right over to METIS, no code, bam, right on it. All right, so let's get right into this because there's a lot to talk about and I'm excited as fuck. I don't give a fuck about what's happening in the world. Fuck that shit. I'm building on METIS. I've got a project that I'm building with several people. Excuse me. And I couldn't be more excited about everything in the whole world. I wish I would have sold the fuck out of everything at $300 and bought now, but I didn't. All this shit happened right when I got on this island. It's called Rakino. Fucking amazing views, 300-degree ocean views, fucking. And then like right when I got there, whole world fucking implosion shit. But I usually just hold. I held through the token unlock, the first one, and it went from 112.17 down to like $50. And that could have been played better for me. And then there's another unlock. Everybody's like, what you gonna do? The price is probably gonna go down. Okay, let's just be fucking honest. It's probably gonna go down. I think the price is gonna go up until then though. Like next few days, I think a lot of this is gonna shake out. War and inflation and interest rates and all that shit. I'm always bullish. And it's, it causes problems. I was like telling everybody at $300, get in. That's still not a bad buy. It doesn't fucking matter. So METIS is a third of that now. It doesn't just, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. METIS over the last month or so, Bitcoin's just been going down and down. It went from $50 to $322. It did a fucking 6-7x almost. Like when Bitcoin was going down, it just finally got drugged down because of external macro stuff. Anyway, now I'm freaking out because I don't hear any kids. My wife's on a walk. The kids will be all right. Anyway, so let's get right down to it. Plebinacci, you're seeing what I see. The METIS Almanac. All right. So people already know how Vitalik Buterin is connected. Oh, so if you take action from what I say in this video, you will make a fuckload of money. Okay, a fuckload of money. The market cap of METIS is like 300 million. If the market cap 100x's, that's a $30 billion. So 300 million times 10 is 3 billion. Another 10 is 100. That's $30 billion. Let's say the token release is going to have way more tokens. So the market cap will be way higher with the tokens released there in February, like the 13th. So more tokens, price can be lower to get to that market cap. Let's call it 75. 75x or so is like fucking easy. I could be, people look at the price history before now because it was $4 for months, and then I saw it at 26 and got people to buy it like 26, 33, $60 and stuff. It's so undervalued. That you just need to wrap your head around what I'm saying and compare it with other things like Matic and what they are valued at, like $10 billion now or something after the end of the world here. But anyway, this is a big fucking deal. This is a big fucking deal. I hope you like and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be bringing you METIS information. That's all I do. My buddy Steve with Acres Capital, we're going to do a video today, but he had fucking mouth surgery. He's all fucked up, and I just wanted to talk and do this. So we're going to have some fun. This is some nerdy fucking tech shit. Just so you understand why I'm such a fucking mega bull. And I do want you to share this to groups, to people. Let all your friends know that this is some special shit that even though the price is done like, 20, 30, 40, 50x, 60x from the bottom to the top, you ain't seen shit yet. So people already know how Vitalik is connected to METIS and its next gen L2 tech. If you don't, read this. But did you know that METIS is building the hub for the entire Web3 economy with ways to onboard all the legacy businesses? So it's the new shit. What is it makes it so special? You're witnessing a giant in its genesis. METIS combines everything Vitalik himself envisioned for Ethereum's future. And here's where it gets really interesting. It didn't happen by chance. Now that his mother's involvement, Natalia Ameline involvement in METIS is public, and Vitalik has known the CEO, Elena, and family friends since he was a toddler, it's quite easy to put the two and two together. So this is Elena. She founded it with some other folks, and Natalia, that's his mom. And then how about that? Natalia, Vitalik, Elena, and her son. It's not a fucking hard, it's not a hard little puzzle to put together there. So it's obvious why METIS has been implementing Vitalik's proposals that reached as far back as 2014, like the creation of DAX, all into the huge METIS infrastructure. So these decentralized autonomous companies are what Vitalik came up with about 8 years ago. And this is a screenshot in a chat with Vitalik responding to one of the devs here with METIS. So he's involved with METIS. He knows what the fuck's happening. He talked about METIS recently with Kobe on the Up Only on Twitch. Of course, the market's going to shit. So all this stuff, like the day Vitalik comes out, he's like, yeah, METIS, my mom's there. It's my shit. I did it all. Didn't even fucking matter because everybody's got their head up their ass and not seeing clearly. Projects that have users like Axie Infinity, when Bitcoin went down and down for months and just went straight the fuck up to 1000x. I'm not saying that METIS will do that, but it could just say, we don't give a fuck, because METIS, if you look at the performance of it during all these drops, it's one of the best performing cryptos as far as resiliency. And that's because motherfuckers know what they got. A lot of motherfuckers don't know what they got, but motherfuckers who got METIS and know they got METIS and what it is and everything I'm saying here, they're not selling. And that's why I didn't sell 300. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's going to 10,000. I'll sell some at 10,000, whatever. I want to sell some at 50,000. All right. I'm sorry to break the thread, but it is actually possible for 10, 20, 50, $100,000 METIS. And that would require it being like around Ethereum's market cap. But this shit is like, it's 1,000 times better than Ethereum, and it's faster and cheaper and more capable and does way more shit than Ethereum could ever fucking dream to do. It's Vitaliks 2.0 fucking ETH right here. And my understanding is that Ethereum fees are not going to go down with proof of stake. So why the fuck would anybody use it? Everybody's coming to METIS. Fucking, we can get Uniswap on here. Oh my God, this is it. So yeah, I think even $100,000 METIS is not out of the possibilities. That's with, you know, when market cap of crypto is about 10 trillion, which I still think is going to happen this year. Fuck all this noise. Fuck this bullshit. Crypto's just been like held down. China, America, fucking politics, blah, blah, blah. Boom, boom, held down, held down, held down, held down. Crypto's not far from having a moment where everybody's in deep. Fucking Credo is going to help make it happen. METIS is going to make it happen. It's going to be some big players. There's a lot of shit coming. Don't fucking worry about this temporary shit. The connection to him couldn't be clear. So what makes METIS different and better than all the other scaling solutions in most of layer one networks? It addresses all of the three elements of the blockchain trilemma: security, decentralization, and scalability. So decentralization, security, and scalability, you usually got to give one of those up. In this case, blah de fucking blah, METIS has come through full decentralization, security, and scalability. Check to the check, winning. METIS is Vitaliks Ethereum 2.0, and it's here to fucking day. So fucking deal with it. Shit layer networks like Solana, I added the shit. And commit chains like Polygon are fast, cheap, and highly scalable, but they compromise when it comes to security and decentralization. Some rival L2 rollups have the opposite problem, falling short of providing fast and cheap transactions. Stay with me here. I know it's fucking painful, but get your mind around it and make some money. All right, so moving on. Polygon controlled by a 5 of 8 multi-sig. 5 people control the entire blockchain of Polygon. 5 people can just do whatever. They just did a silent hard fork and didn't tell anybody of its entire network after a hack. Solana's network keeps going down after DDoS attacks. So that's not decentralized. It's a bad joke. I agree, Plebanochi. After Polygon's recent shit show, here's the next one from Solana. People are beginning to understand why a true decentralized solution like METIS with its cutting edge L2 tech is the way. Fucking right. Solana's fucking trash. It's fucking like, it's just VC San Francisco fucking elitist fucking crap pushed by a few people. It shuts down, doesn't work. Fucking Matic. Oh God, it's fucking garbage. Sorry, I don't want to be a fucking jerk. METIS checks all the boxes here. It's an optimistic roll up built on ETH. It inherits all of Ethereum's security and decentralization, and it's scalable as fuck because if you want to go do a swap, you can do swaps, and they happen in under a second. Now it costs about $2-3 to do transaction, but it's going to be costing pennies soon. I'll expand on that here soon. So here's why it's different. So Arbitrum and Optimism, we're an OR roll up, but some twists. So the way it works is a random sequencer instead of just one person. Validators, these rangers. So faster validation, fast withdrawal to ETH mainnet. That's coming. That's just going to be faster and faster. Now you can just do it to Gate. Sellers got it on Gate. Just withdraw to gate if you want to sell some shit, you know. Validation times, it's a week or so with these guys, hours. For METIS, that's already down. So the virtual machine, Optimism, and Arbitrum, METIS has a built-in IPFS storage and low code functionality. It allows DAX to form new VMs to scale the blockchain. Decentralized storage functionality, none. METIS has IPFS integrated on chain. Allow me to comment a little bit about this. It's not technically IPFS storage that METIS is doing. It's another company, it's my understanding, that is building a way to piggyback storage on chain. It's not really IPFS, and it's not here now, and it's actually one thing that's not holding back, but when this is there, it's going to improve the network. Network's already fucking incredible. It's like talking about improving it, it's ridiculous. But when this happens, like NFTs and storage, all that will become integrated. And also it will allow the transaction fees to go down from like $1, $2 to a few pennies. So at that point, we'll be 1,000 times faster and cheaper than Ethereum, and anybody can come build on it. Who's on Ethereum can just move up right over. So I'll keep moving. This is some high level shit above my head. Parallel sequencers enabling theoretical infinite scale. I try to talk just straight to real people. I'm just a simple dude. I'm a smart motherfucker. I've got a business degree and I was in finance and marketing and shit. But look, I'm a simple down to earth guy. I was walking around today in pajamas with fucking no shoes on. Motherfuckers like, God, this dude looks fucking homeless as a motherfucker. And I'm like, I'm working on building $1 billion business. That's my fucking goal for my shit. I want to see it at $1 billion anyway, because it's going to be right. I'm going to take care of people and make sure everybody makes money. Ranger system, IPFS storage to allow for files and NFTs to be natively stored. You can look at that. It's above my fucking pay grade. Transaction times of a few seconds will cost just a few cents. Usually faster than that. Cosmos is really good too. Very similar. METIS is faster. Costs about the same. DAX or enhanced DAOs ready for the entire Web3. Ethereum 2.0 sharding will be built on top of it. So METIS might even be considered the base of ETH 2.0. Future-proof EVM tech. Ethereum 2.0 sharding will be built on top of it. So METIS might even be considered the base of ETH 2.0. Vitalik explains this here. It will not become useless for a long time. The current proposed implementation of sharding is just data sharding, meaning that you would not be able to have transactions directly on the shards. Rather, the shards would just be data space so that roll-ups could have much higher scalability. Everything Vitalik says comes to METIS. Are you starting to catch on? This is kind of a big deal. Tim Mason, hope you guys are still watching. I wanted to do a video for everybody. I'm not official, so I can say what I want. I can bitch about my kids and family life and vacation and shit. But no, this video is just so you can say, watch this video and your life will be about investing in METIS and watching it and just buying and holding that shit while it fucking makes tons of money and supporting a great cause and team. And the ladies are kicking ass. I love to see ladies who kick ass. They really fucking kick ass. And Elena and Natalia, they're fucking sharp. They're sharp. They know their shit. They're not just fucking faces up there. Oh yeah, they are smart. They are smart. And I like that they engage and are available. And I don't have any fucking, I got nothing bad to say. It's a rough day. I had to feel good here. Advantages over ZK rollups. Unlike ZK rollups, even after they might be fully operational in a year, a couple of years, METIS has no walled garden effect that can prevent the average developers to deploy their projects due to complexity issues. There's a whole fucking thread about ZK rollups that Tame Crypto did. ZKs ain't got motherfucking shit on METIS. Fucking Boba Fett, fucking DYDX, fucking suck it. Arbitrum, nothing. METIS is going to be #1 in total value locked. Fucking soon. So, yeah, fuck ZK. METIS can integrate into any ERC blockchain easily. Overall fees will be similar to ZKs, but according to Vitalik, in the foreseeable future, ZKs won't be usable for general purposes. And by the time ZKs are finished, a potential roll-up war might very well already be over. He's not going to talk about METIS, but if we can't have ZK rollups for general computation, then that does mean that the optimistic and ZK families will both have durable value for quite some time, implying there's not a single architecture that's optimal for all cases. So giving users choice between the rich but optimistic environment and the limited but instantly ZK proven environment is the best we can do. That choice is METIS. October 20, fucking, he might as well put a fucking M in his name. Let's see the flowers. Let's get to the DAX. I've got 4 DAX, which is companies, decentralized, autonomous corporations on the blockchain. One of the centerpieces of METIS and already proposed by Vitalik almost 9 years ago in 2013. There you go. December, 8 years ago, the end of 2013. This is him talking about autonomous corporations, the DAX, fucking 8 years ago, and METIS built them. Thank you. Everybody, you can build your whole company corporation on METIS. Payroll management, project management, Slack-like messaging, CRM software, all on the blockchain from companies like Nike, Amazon, blah, blah, blah. How does METIS work? It's a DAO as a service platform built on a layer 2 blockchain framework, which allows users to interact in a peer-to-peer manner to create their own DAOs, communities, associations. You can all get along, play around, do stuff together. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bam. So if you go to Agora Finance, I looked at them. I was looking at staking. I got, tons of tokens I'm managing for friends and family, and Agora's got like 4%. So I might stick some money over there. It's not fucking great, but I ain't doing shit now, and I'm not doing any LP stuff. So payroll, I've been there. The first native layer 2 DEX in the world, NetSwap, blah, blah, blah. You can launch tokens there. We're probably going to launch our project on NetSwap. So I talk with those guys. I know them. Let's get something working. Wales Zusu of 3AC. He likes them. I'll get talking fast because I know I'm talking way too fucking long and nobody wants to listen to me blab. I should cut the start of that video, but y'all need to know I'm real as fuck, so I'll just do it. Partnerships. They just had an announcement of their hackathon, and apparently they gave me and Billy Bob Bagholder, multi-chain maximalist. Apparently they gave him and I some a shout out at the hackathon because they fucking love us. They love me. They love everything about them, and the love is just reciprocated fully. 70 partners. And who's this? Hackathon partners, Binance. One day, whatever. Keep it hard to get. And the fact that they put together $100 million fund from VCs managed by Vitalik's mother to support the METIS ecosystem at a time when METIS had a market cap of only $100 million is simply insane. It's fucking nuts. VCs believe in its future and its whole ecosystem. I'm self-funding all my projects. I'm not taking anybody's money. CEO Elena and Natalia, Vitalik's mother, founded an organization called Crypto Chicks a few years ago, and also helped Aave to become what it is today. Needless to say, Aave is being integrated into METIS at the moment. Here's Stani from Aave. When that shit goes on, look, when Aave fucking went to Phantom, went to fucking Matic, shit went fucking nuts, like 100x. So let's go 100x from here with Aave. Fucking run it. Let's run that shit. They manage secure sponsorships. Microsoft, IBM, Royal Bank of Canada for Crypto Chicks. And coincidentally, the METIS team gave a presentation of their tech to the Royal Bank of motherfucking Canada. Looks like they're bringing in their connections with them. Tokenomics, the founding team gets 7%, fucking whatever. The Lab Foundation, 4%. Advisors, investors got 18. Token unlocks, airdrops, liquidity reserve, community development. This is important. The remaining half of the supply will be minted over the next 10 years. And that mint comes from people using it and from dApps like I'm going to have and lots of other people have. All the METIS that get spent in your dApp, you get 30% back. So people are like, oh, fully diluted value so much. Like, in 10 years, it's going to double. Give me a fucking break. Fuck off with your fully diluted fucking vibrations. Fuck off. Of all L2s, has the fastest growing TVL. Don't go to this website. I'm not even going to mention it because they're so fucking out of date. It's embarrassing. But you come to me because I got the information. Come to me for the direct, real info. Don't rely on other stuff all the time, but check me. Anyway, I'm talking about the only thing you need to really watch now, because we're number 3, we're ahead of Optimism and Loopring, is that I don't even check anymore. But Arbitrum, I think they're like 3.5 billion, and I don't know where we're at now. Fuck, it could be low. But so the only thing you need to track, I've been tracking DYDX for number 2. That's all I've been tracking. So there's a DYDX tracking site, and then there's an Ethereum site that always tracks the TVL of METIS. And METIS is going to be number 2 in February. I guarantee it, because that's a double TVL, and February is going to be good. I ain't fucking tripping. At all. Whatever. But I see lots of goodness in February. And I do think, yeah, TVL might go crazy. We're going to be number 1 by, I want to say Easter, but that's like crazy time. By the summer for sure. By the summer. Look, I don't want to put any limits on what METIS could do as far as pricing and market cap over. I think by the summer, like, no, fuck, I can't even say it. I think we could be at a few $1,000s by the end of American summer. No fucking shit. And also when I speak these numbers, it's all just my own total fucking speculation and my own opinions. But my experience with Métis from the very first day I started talking about them, it's just been like fucking incredible. Everything about them, how they do it, and they work their ass off. I talk with the team. I got, feeds to the team, and I know a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of shit. I know a lot about it. I know a lot of shit that's coming, and it's all just incredible. There's no downside. It's not worth shit. It's worth 300 fucking million. It's like a fucking ass wipe in fucking crypto terms. 300 million. Like if Bitcoin went down like a penny, the market cap would go down like 300 million. So all I'm saying is it's still worth fucking nothing. It's worth nothing. So the potential for increase on your return is just fucking monumental. It's monumental. Métis is often compared to Polygon. While that's problematic, as Polygon is a commit chain and Métis a true L2, it's just insane to realize at what point Métis is in its market cycle and what's yet to come. When Polygon had the same market cap Métis is now at, it was here. Yep. Fuck me. Good God, what a fucking run, huh? Third of a penny up to fucking, that's 1,000x. That's a fucking 1,000x. I thought it was like 2 cents to fucking 270 for like 135x. Good God, you could have bought this motherfucker all year. Holy shit. Métis is going to do this. No fucking, no stress. Métis, not on any big exchange, still tiny market cap compared to its competitors. Yet at the same time, fundamentally turning into a complete monster. It has everything going for it. That's it. It has everything going for it. And the community is just fucking unbelievable in Métis. And I really appreciate you guys for watching this. I'm so tired. I can't even keep my eyes straight open. It's fucking like 8 o'clock at night, 8:40, and I am ready to fucking go to bed. So anyway, shoulders getting better. I can fucking move it, man. Like I got some action. Just all of a sudden, I went and got some PMF therapy and got some range of motion, and I've been pushing it because I want to get better. So I love all you guys, and thank you very much for watching this video. I never ask for anything. I don't want likes. I don't want fucking shares. I don't want subscriptions. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to get any money. I just want this information out there. I want this information out about Métis because this is some revolutionary shit. And I would love all of your comments about every single piece of information in here. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do, you got a question, I'll try and clarify. I know my shit, but I'm definitely not perfect. And I do make mistakes. And sometimes I'll get some shit wrong, but I'm pretty fucking amazing. I gotta say. My wife will never tell me that, but I am. I'm amazing. So hope you enjoyed it and don't have any fear. And we'll see how things go here. I'm good. Things are good. Life's good. Keep it beachy. Nice and peachy.